Hey, everybody, it's Boog Sciambi. Welcome to the show.
When I first met you, baby, everything I knew wasn't any brighter than a shade of blue. Your blue eyes and brown hair, how could I resist the color of your stare? It doesn't compare. Times were better when I was still there. I was better when I was still there. Now we're swimming oceans of emotion, 7 days at a time. Oh, the water's blue, and so are you. I won't be running out anytime. I go up and I come down when I remember the day I was still around. Yeah, the water was just right, like your lips so warm. And now my heart is torn between the rose and the thorn. Yeah, times were better when I was still there. I was better when I was still there. Now we're swimming the oceans of emotion, 7 days at a time. Water's blue, so you, I won't be running out anytime soon.
Biggest story in this one is just how dominant. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. And on the hill in this one, Garrett Crochet.
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Crochet with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. There goes down looking.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
93rd, shortstop Gunnar Henderson.
Runner on at first with one gone. And next for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson. Right through there for a strike. Fouled off. He was late. Man at first, one away. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there. It wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with three straight, and he had no answer for it.
Right side, hard hit. Whips it to first. And O'Neill is. And stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. Line drive, caught. As we check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. An offense that knows how to mash, Chris. Lots of power throughout the lineup. They're leading the league in homers right now.
Yeah, and I think when you're facing a team like this, pitchers coming in, they see the stats. They end up trying to nibble, trying to work on the edges, trying to expand the zone. And so I think the key, if these hitters can stay within themselves, obviously they have the ability to hit the ball a long way and score runs quickly. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Line drive. And there's two down. It affects the game in so many ways, right? Your ability to come back is usually tied to power. If you can deliver a huge hit with one swing of the bat, it really changes your capability when you fall behind. Base hit. And now two aboard.
Perfect example right there. A hitter who hits the ball on the outside part of the plate the other way has to trust his hands and let the ball travel a little bit deeper.
Digging in, Garcia. Swung on, belted. Should be extra bases. One runs in. Yoshida headed for the plate. In there, he is safe. It's 2-0.
And for him, that's 2 solid weeks with a hit in every game. I mean, he's run his hitting streak to 14, and let me tell you, that's no easy task. This guy's grinding out at bats. He's figuring out ways to put the ball in play and just as well do it with some authority.
And a foul ball. Man at second. And that is out of play.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
That one ripped right center field. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double. A run comes in on the play. And with 2 down, the Red Sox. The early lead. Acuna, the next to hit. Slice down the right side. And that one fouled off. Lined, and that's a base hit. Mullins whips it back in, and that's good enough to hold the lead runner at third. Runners now at the corners. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Coming home. The relay to the plate. He's safe as he gets his hand in. And the lead is up to 5.
So that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Got a good pitch to drive. Stayed short with his back pass to the ball and caught it out.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Charlie Morton.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Into the outfield, base hit. And they hold him at third, 90 feet away with 2 out. So the lineup flips over. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
It's 0-1.
Red Sox already leading. Here's a rocket out to left. O'Neill makes the play, and that's the inning. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around and 5 score. On to the second. Second inning set to go. And now the DH, Ramon Laureano. And a swing and a miss.
I'm sure he likes the 5-0 lead and the run support, but he's sat around a lot since warming up in the pen, and you'd hate to see a guy not have his rhythm to go out there and have a great start.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
5-run lead after their first at-bat. That is huge at this point, but you've got to keep the attitude to keep your foot on the gas. Don't let that team back in this ball game. Cruise to the finish line, but do it with intention.
And here comes the power-hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. In today's game, you look at exit velocity as a measure of process, and if guys are hitting the ball hard, eventually the results usually follow. Gary Sanchez, he is a guy that hits the ball hard. Sends it to first, and a couple of quick outs. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. This one in the air. Jansen under this one. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Alex Bregman. Morton back to work. Ripped on a line, and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Waste no time there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Freeman down the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
0-1.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
And it's now first and second to start the inning. First and second, no outs. So stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. That one is hammered right field. That's back there. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. And a run comes in to score. So up next, Garcia doubled his first time up. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. One runs in. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind.
There's a swing and a drive. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. As a run scores. Next to hit, Luis Angel Acuna. Late swing, fouled off. And the righty deals. Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away. And now it's going to be Ceddanne Rafaela. He drove it 2 with a double his first time up. Base hit. 1 run is in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away. Now the Orioles manager. Now on the bump, Tyler Wells.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Danny Jansen to hit here. In the air out towards right center. And there's 2 away. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We head on now to the top of the third. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Fastball for a strike.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out. Ooh, we missed a mistake right there.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he froze him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment.
You're out. Out. 3 out. We go to the 9th. So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Liam Hendriks. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Yeah, the first offering a fastball for a strike. Hendriks, a former All-Star, 36 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And he takes it himself for the out. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Swing and a foul out of play. 1 out, base is empty. That one fouled off.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Cut out and miss, struck him out. That's out number 2.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to
swing, and a ball popped up. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox.
If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive, I dive deep in the middle of her ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the middle of her ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. I'm a Mac, the baby know it's a fact. Los Angeles in my lap, got belly still in the trap. I really be spitting bars, got thinking I rap. I'm hanging out with the stars, still can't relax, even in these foreign cars. I'm rolling around with the, when I hit hard. The mission to make, I need a round of applause, but I might settle for that. Had to break a couple laws, put my city on the map. You think you're leaving, yup, but you didn't make a. Even if you made it, she ain't ever coming back. Play it like you couldn't call it, it's just something that you lack. Michael Jack, got Billie Jean talking bad behind your back. She can roll with me, it's a lucky day. Got a and the gang. We at stacks, blending in and spinning racks. Representing is a trend, I don't see no end to that. Where you at? If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the middle of her ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I die when I die, in the middle of the ocean, you know where to find me. Come on. Poetry in motion, she won't never mind me. They told me slowly is the fastest way to get where you want to be. So I ease to a steady speed. Let that breathe, no push stop. Give me keys to that blue Impala, this the good part. When you're living everything you thought about. No single mothers who rather teach their sons how to squabble. No killers who became good fathers who raised their daughters. Look now, AP, I'm 50 for my keys. Las Vegas residency. I brought the two of the me. The good part. Father for father, I know it might look hard, but baby, nothing is out of your reach. Grab it and I mean, if they gon' take it from me, passion is what I had before any grand. She can roll with me, it's a lucky day. And the gang, we have stacks and some dirty bands, blowing bands out, but I'm still, that's the price of gas. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the middle of the ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the middle of the ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me.
Olaji, Olaji.
Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Milwaukee Brewers. First pitch. So just about set now. Pitching in our game today, Aaron Civale.
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low threes. Very
swings and blasts one deep to left center. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Adley Rutschman in the box now. No balls and a strike. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back. Off the batter's eye and gone. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
So digging in, Roman Anthony.
He's been doing a good job knocking in his teammates. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
And that one finds its way through. So man aboard. And now Christian Campbell, second in the American League in hitting. To short, could be 2. There's 1. He's out. How about that double play?
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. The throw to first, and that's the 3rd out. 2 runs for Boston on the home run. And it's back here at American Family Field. And pitching in this game, Chris Sale. What do you have on him?
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out in the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
Campbell in position. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down. Now it's the second baseman, Andrew Monasterio. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Rutschman snags it. 2 away now.
Well, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Yelich working through some struggles lately. And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Masataka Yoshida. Liner, caught at second.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
That one ripped. Gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His 16th homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 3-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
And Martinez. A dive. Nice stop. Throw to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Sends it across to first. And that is the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Rhys Hoskins. Abner Uribe comes on now. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Line to left, and that's a base hit.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Campbell. On the ground, right side. Fires to second for one, and they turn the double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And next for the Red Sox, Garcia. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes. Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 3 in this one. Ripped into left center, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Now batting Tristan Casa. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dig.
Swing and a drop. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. It's 7-6. Well, that's... So 2 down. J.D. Martinez stands in. He's been a great free agent side. And he boots it. Still finds a way to get off the throw. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Back here at American Family Field. And now the right fielder, Jackson Chourio. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Right through there for a strike. Got him. 1 gone here.
Well, Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
And that skips in the dirt.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a ball popped up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Miguel Rojas at the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
2 outs, base is empty. Fastball for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
This one in the air. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Gone in order are... We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jose Quintana.
Coming on to face a righty bat, and they've had quite a bit of success against him this year.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that turns the lineup over. Here's Alex Bregman. That one is absolutely belted. Out of here. Homer number 25 of the year. It's 9-6. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Swing and a ground ball. Gets it to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Hammered, base hit. One down. Christian Campbell up next for the Red Sox. That's ripped. Base hit. And now 2 aboard. Here comes the manager out of the... Now it's the right fielder, Garcia.
Number 77. Connor.
Handles, throws to first. Out on the toss to the pitcher. Runners advance to 2nd and 3rd. Here now the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida. That's hard hit on the line. Freeland makes the grab, and that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this. Back here in Milwaukee, last chance for the home team. Up now for Milwaukee, Blake Perkins. Swing and a miss as he was out front. All right, Chris, when you talk about great logos, the Milwaukee Brewers, the M and the B that form a glove, not everyone even realizes that it's an M and a B with that glove. They started using it in 1978 and have been using it more recently. It's a great logo, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, I remember as a kid, my brother had that ball cap, and I would just kind of borrow it. Some would say steal it, but it was just such a cool-looking logo. I had no idea until years later that that's what was hidden on the inside of it, that M and that B, but very, very cool.
And it's fouled away. If you're playing right now, tweet out, I was this many days old when I found out the Brewers glove logo is an M and a B. Hashtag MLB the show. Because I guarantee you there are people playing right now that had no idea there was an M and a B in that logo.
That's a great point.
Freeland in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. I think it's one of the best all time. An art student at UW Eau Claire created it. It is super creative, and I think one of the better logos we have in the sport. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Crawford is just one strike away. Fights it off. You'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Another day, another win.
Push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast.
What up, y'all? Yeah, soundtrack, what's poppin', baby? Woo! Y'all ain't know, I go by the name of Lupe Fiasco, representing that first and 15. Yeah, and this one right here, I dedicate this one right here to all my homies out there grinding. You know what I'm saying? Legally and illegally. You know what I'm talking about? So, check it out. First got it when he was 6, didn't know any tricks. Matter of fact, first time he got on it, he slipped. Landed on his hip and busted his lip. For a week he had to talk with a list like this. Now we can end the story right here, but shorty didn't quit. There was something in the air. Yeah, he said it was something so appealing. He couldn't fight the feeling, something about it. He knew he couldn't doubt it, couldn't understand it. Branded since the first kick flip he landed. Labeled a misfit, a bandit. His neighbors couldn't stand it, so he was banished to the park. Started in the morning, one stopped after dark. Yeah, when they said it's getting late in here, so I'm sorry, young man, there's no skating here. So we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And the way he rolled, just a rebel to the world with no place to go. And so we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come and skate with me, just a rebel looking for a place to be. So let's kick and push and coast. My man got a little, became a better roller. Yeah, no helmet, been on killing himself, is what his mama said. But he was feeling himself, got a little more swagger in his style. Met his girlfriend, she was clapping in the crowd. Love is what was happening to him now. He said I would marry you, but I'm engaged to these aerials and burials, and I don't think this board is strong enough to carry two. She said, bow, I weigh 120 pounds. Now, let me make one thing clear, I don't need to ride yours, I got mine right here. So she took him to a spot he didn't know about. Some mall in the apartment parking lot. She said, I don't normally take dates in here. Security came and said, I'm sorry, there's no skating here. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push.
Yeah, you wanna do what I do.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Milwaukee Brewers.
Come on, show me what you're working with, cause I got a lot.
And you can try, but you never really take for me. Cause I'm a soul and it ain't really no break in me. And you can try, but you never really take for me. Cause I'm a soul and it ain't really no break in me. I've been living life inside of the groove. And you can't stop me cause I've been on the move. Yeah, I've been living.
We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. He's been huge for his team, Singy.
Yeah, just impressive contact and seems to find every gap available, Boog. I can't wait to see him in action in this one.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Okay, all set to go. And stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. That smash towards center. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Here's Adley Rutschman. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And now it's Alex Bregman leading the American League in hitting entering the day. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at second, 2 on with 1 away. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Roman Anthony. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate. He's done a great job making contact recently. Owns a 10-game.
That one drilled left field, plays it on a bounce, and it eats him up. Everybody's going to be safe. So stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Chance to extend that hitting.
That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Here comes Freddie around third. Now a relay to the plate, but it's offline. He will score. And they lead by 3. And next for the Red Sox, Christian Campbell.
He's been showing off some pop lately. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Campbell recently earned Rookie of the Month honors. In the air, right field, Bowers on his way over. And that is that. But 3 runs come across in the inning. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the mound today, Max Fried. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club. And what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him. And it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point. Maybe it's the motion. But just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. Go! And gone! Home run number 5 on the season. It's 3-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it. Carried out nicely.
Andrew Monasterio stands in now and watches strike 1. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
On the inside corner for called strike 3. And now it's William Contreras. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in the second game of the series. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Slings to first in time. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Red Sox already leading. And Fried gets his second strikeout of the game. Christian Yelich crushes this one. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And first offering is fouled off. Late swing, foul to the left. Hard hit left side. Fires over to Hoskins. One out in the second.
The right fielder, number 3, Cedar Rafaela.
Cedar Rafaela up next for the Red Sox.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Up the middle, Monasterio. In plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now that the left fielder, Jaron Duran.
So the batting order turns over. Now batting Jaron Duran. The other way. Corrals it. And that is that. Bottom of the second. Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. Max Fried will go to work. Pulls that one foul. And that one fouled off. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there. And it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Now here is Joseph Ortiz. Ow. 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 3.
Another day, another win. I really think this team has forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't-miss ball club right now.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Hi, everybody. It's Boog Sciambi. Welcome to the show.
Look, it's 6 o'clock, I'm hopping out of the bed. Rain falling, calling extra, my phone line's dead. I guess my bills ain't paid. No ride to work for the day. Second option, hop the bus, some traffic delay. My boss, cause I'm running late, it ain't no excuse. When I'm about to be 22, without a whip I can swoop. Feel like I'm finna my own dome with no escape. Zoning out, cause working out, I work what I make. My lady calling, bugging, always fussing. Just cause we ain't ballin', but it's hard because the cousin's rich. Cause the husband's hustling. I ain't such a nothing but a mic. 5 o'clock and off the work, ready to go home and write. Brian got a buck to catch the bus, chillin' at the stop. Rain falling hard as ever, and it's soaking my socks. Kick my kicks off and took off my jacket, rolled my jeans up, beat up in my headphones fast and started laughing. While I'm splashing in puddles like the struggle, we dancing in the rain. I'm trying to do the same thing. Yeah, don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Sneak your, don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Sneak your. Sometimes I hate taking trips to the lab. Got my pen and pad, booking instrumentals and smash. Catch the bus regardless. Trying hard to be an artist, but my A&R be calling me out my zone into his office. Being cautious, still want my record to break. Asking me how I think my project's progressing it. I say cool, but the truth is I'm stressing the grip. Cause it's hard to make music when this depression exists. They should use it as inspiration. The best of them did, but I still see I can't handle this pressure for you. And if you ask me, stress is my girl needs more attention and my record label's desperate for hits. Now cause I'm getting out the zone again. Makes me start to dread when I see a microphone. It ain't supposed to be like that. I said I'll be right back. I'm at the office, got a phone and called my partner Jack and I remind me while I'm rapping. And right before we answered, I remember my passion in the past when I was scribbling in my tablet to box out my mom and dad scrapping to help me with my grandmother passed. Plus the many times when I was homeless and the times when I was.
Here's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And a quick out, number one. So digging in, Jesus Sanchez. Down the middle for a strike. It's 0-1.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Here's the 0-2. Out to short, Story. Slings to first in time. And up next for Miami, Otto Lopez. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, brings it in for the third out. And stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. Back up the middle and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Here now the Red Sox DH, Roman Anthony. Line drive, caught. And here's the first baseman, Abraham Toro. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. Runner holds it second, but they've got something going on here.
Waste no time there. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Headed towards the corner. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. As they jump ahead, a run scores. And so 2 on with 1 out. Red Sox already lead it. Abreu, the next to hit. That one is blasted left field towards the monster. And it's over the monster and off the billboard. He sends a rocket to left. And they tack on 3. It's 4-0. Jansen Junk will take over here.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Myers makes a nice grab at a full sprint. 2 outs, base is empty. Marcelo Meyer up next for the Red Sox. And first offering is fouled off. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in there. That's a double.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Ceddanne Rafaela will hit next. There's a swing and a drive. This one could be trouble. The run comes in from second. It's 5-0.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise, he put a great swing on it.
And now Romy Gonzalez in the air, right side. Myers makes the grab, and that is that. But 9 batters hit. Back here at Fenway Park, new inning getting started. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Agustin Ramirez. That's outside, and that's ball 1.
I'm sure he likes the 5-0 lead and the run support, but he's sat around a lot since warming up in the pen, and you'd hate to see a guy not have his rhythm to go out there and have a great start.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Man at first. Now it's the rookie first baseman, Eric Agaman. Popped up, middle of the diamond. Narvaez. Liam Hicks digs in now. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. In the air, foul off first. Toro makes the grab, 2 down. So first and second with 2 outs. And now the right fielder, Dane Myers. Foul ball there. 0-1 down. Swing and a ball popped up. Gonzalez sizing this one up. He's got it, and that'll do it. 1 hit, 1 error in the And we're back here at Fenway Park. And now it's going to be Jarren Duran. Junk back to work. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And that gets down for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
On a line base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Abraham Toro getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. They get the force for out number 1. Can't get back to second, and it's a double play.
Definitely a weird play right there, and it changes the outlook of the inning completely. Nice job by the defense to take advantage and get 2 outs out of it, but on the flip side, I have to think they're going to have some discussions and probably some lessons learned about the base running decisions that were made.
That one ripped. He makes the grab, and the inning is over. And the Red Sox leave 1. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Javier Sanoja. On the ground, right side. To first, leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. So up next, Xavier Edwards.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Pulls up, and it drops for a hit. Jesus Sanchez, the next to hit. That's out to center field. Rafaela moving under this one. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. So a man aboard, and at the plate for Miami, Otto Lopez. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, out to short. Zips it across, and that is that. 1 left. Bottom half of the 3rd, and they bring in a new pitcher, Cal Quantrill.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Ripped to short. Whips it to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. So digging in, Marcelo Meyer doubled his first time. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a 1-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Well done. Drives in the run. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And that one hammered out towards left field. That one back there, and it is gone way over the monster. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 8-0. So the Marlins go with a new arm, Sandy Alcantara.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
So a man at first, and the batter now, Jarren Duran. He's 2 for 2. Lined, and that's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Anthony, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. One run is in, and it's off the green monster.
These hitters today are so great at handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
And now Abraham Toro. Liner caught at second.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Carlos Narvaez. Line drive. Base hit. One run in already. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away. And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu. He's already homered in this game. That's a base hit. Run scores. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing.
Anthony Bender gets handed the rock out of the pen.
They need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today.
This one blasted the other way, down the line, and it's a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Got him on the off-balance throw. Inning over on the ground. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Agustin Ramirez. That's in there. Strike one.
You know, these Marlins, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
Down on strikes, looking for the second straight plate appearance.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Swing and a pop-up. Toro makes the catch, and there's 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Wagaman, the next up for the Marlins. Reached on an infield single his first time. And that one fouled off. 2 outs. This could end it. Fights it off. He'll see another. Lifted to left, and that should do it. Touches down. That's a hit. And he's got a double. So 2 down, and now for the Marlins, Liam Hick. This one in the air. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox take this one in a blowout.
Well, we saw complete domination.
Why you trying to hold me back? I'm trying to move up a little more.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
6 deep in the sprinter, yo, sequence flirting with the glimmer. Tender, you can sniff, let it simmer. Miss supper, but you could be my dinner. She said, why you always got your head high in the clouds? Your eyes to the sky and your face to the stars. Yeah, I can hear them calling me.
All right, just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Garrett Crochet.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Also, Odigizua there on the tackle. They face second down and 7. It's a designed run with Jones. And he's going to get it. First down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line. They run out of the gun with Barkley. He'll manage only a couple. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle. Second down and 8. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. They'll try to run here with Barkley. And he is going to have a Colts first down by a couple of yards. We'll give him 4 yards. It was 3rd and 2 as they convert. Once again, it's Barkley. And let's give him about 4 on that one. A tackle made by the former first-round John Kinlaw. Here's 2nd and 6. On play action, it's Jones. Open man downfield, that's Godwin. And he will get into the end zone. Chris Godwin, touchdown Colts. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. Into the secondary at the 45. Saquon Barkley. And they'll drop to throw. And that ball too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Jones. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down. Working from the gun, it's Jones. That is left side and taken in by Allen. Here's second down. Again, it's Jones. Down the left sideline. And so this one, a win for the visiting Colts. This one went down to the wire. They're able to persevere. They're going to walk out of here with a well-deserved victory.
It's week 3 of the NFL, and we're in for a rematch of Super Bowl.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap. They'll try again here, second and 10. They'll run the toss to Barkley. And he's going to be very close to a first down. That's a good run there. Maybe just a couple of feet short. On third down, they'll go with Saquon. He should have enough there for the first down. Take it up to the 43-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. On first and 10, here's Daniels. That's caught Saquon Barkley. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's second and 2. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And he will. They'll go play action here with Daniels. And the reception for Chris Godwin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Give them 14 on that one. First down, Indianapolis. First and 10 at the 33-yard line. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. He is in. On first down, Daniels. He'll air one out for Higgins. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chinn.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. That one good for 26 yards. That's good for our Colts. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing now, Daniels. This one on target to Godwin. And he's into the end zone. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Daniels now on 1st down. Going up top. That is hard. And they are not going to catch up to him. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
And you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball. And you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down. But so far, that has proven to not be the case.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Daniels. In trouble, and down he goes.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have. This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Now he'll air one out. That is brought in. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Now flags fly. Looked like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15. A run with Barkley. And he'll get the penalty yardage and then some back, and is very close to a 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down. Now Barkley. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard, wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now we're looking at third down. Barkley. And he is going to have a Colts first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1. Play action. Here's Daniels. Now, a deep shot for Allen. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they stop it with 40 seconds remaining. Here's Barkley. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3. Now. Goal.
Here we go.
One more time, they try Barkley. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up 3rd and goal. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This a potential game winner. This kick is good. So it's a win for the Colts. That was a game that was in doubt till the very end. And they were able to hold on and come away with the victory.
Hey, everybody, it's Food Shambi. Welcome to the show.
Last night I wanted to call you with blood in my mouth, but there's not much I can say. Can't kiss away all your problems, just sleep on the couch. I'll make my own lemonade. Then we go up the track.
Welcome to the Home Run Derby. Two hitters will go head-to-head in a winner-take-all matchup. In each round, the contestant will be given 1 minute to hit as many home runs as possible. If a contestant hits a home run over 425 feet during bonus time, they will earn an additional act. The player who hits the most home runs will be crowned champion. If there is a tie at the end of any round, the two contestants will enter a 60-second swing-off. If there is still a tie, the hitters will enter a 3-swing sudden death swing. Let's get right to it. It's time for the Home Run Derby. Hitting first in this championship round from the Seattle Mariners, Cal Raleigh. 30 seconds left. The bonus round has begun. No doubt about that one. Time's up. That will do it. He finishes with just 1 home run. He'll have to hope the challenger has an equally difficult time if he wants any chance to advance. And now, the challenger in this championship round from the A's, number 25, Bryce Rooker. 30 seconds. The bonus round has begun. And no time remaining, that will do it. A disappointing effort that time as he's unable to hit it.